Hey everybody, this is Eric with Phone Scoop, and what we're looking at here is the BlackBerry 9850, a touch BlackBerry for the Sprint network, and it's a all-touch BlackBerry that takes a big leap from the BlackBerry Storm, which I'm sure most of you remember. The display on this device does not have that SurePress stuff. It doesn't have that clickable screen. Instead, it's just a normal capacitive touchscreen. Which makes all the difference in the world for this particular phone. But before we look at the software and stuff, let's tour the hardware. RIM did a very good job making an attractive device. It definitely looks classy, and the materials feel good. The construction feels good. If I zoom in a little bit closer here, you can see that there are 4 hardware buttons here. These are each physical buttons, and so we've got send and end keys, BlackBerry key, and a back key, and of course we have the optical trackpad that is also a key button there. On the left side of the device, we've got some very thin and small buttons. You can see a dedicated application key here, which is by default set to access the camera, and then we have a volume toggle here. A little bit of a rubber coating to these buttons, so they feel pretty good. I was worried they might feel too thin, but they actually feel pretty good under the thumb. 3.5mm headset jack for your multimedia listening, and we can see on the back the camera as well as the flash, and we'll give you just a look at the back panel there. Very nicely sculpted. Got a nice mix of silver, gray, dark gray, and light gray shades here. And on the left side of the device, we have just the micro USB port for connecting the device and syncing it. And here's the screen, which looks fantastic. It's a really nice display, and you can see that we can zoom through all these things just as we did on the BlackBerry Torch and on the BlackBerry Bold 9930, and of course we can open the full menu and zoom through all these screens just the same. The user interface works almost identically to how it does in the 9930 and the 9900. You still have the button here to access radio controls. You've got the thing here so you can zoom in and look at all your messages. And you hit this to pull up all of your applications. I must admit, I think this little blue strip, see, you can see exactly why. This little blue strip is a little bit too small. You know, even for a touch device to access all these things, and you can throw the whole thing away like that. So, and set it to you know, have some of these showing, or to have none of them showing, and that of course is all up to you. And there's plenty of applications on here, pretty much the same list that was on the BlackBerry 9930, which Phone Scoop also reviewed recently. Got email, text messaging, the browser, media folder, the phone. We'll show you the phone real quick. So of course no keyboard on this device, no physical keyboard that is, so we have a software dial pad, and making phone calls is pretty easy, and you can see we've got some good in-call options there, and camera software is it's pretty decent. You can see that it's basically the same as other BlackBerry devices, and we hit the BlackBerry button, we can zoom through different settings and set different modes. We'll take a look at the scenes. You can see all the different scene modes that are in there. So that's the camera. And of course it comes with some social networking. You can see Facebook and Twitter are there, as is the social feeds application, which kind of merges those two into one console. And of course we've got the newest versions of BlackBerry Messenger and so on. Here's the media features, and you can see it's got music, and they've put Slacker on there. And this particular device has Sprint radios, NASCAR, Sprint TV and movies, Sprint football, and Sprint Music Plus. So plenty of multimedia on there if you're into that sort of thing. And this device is pretty good for it. I did some streaming and watched some some videos on the device, and having this nice large screen makes for a more enjoyable video experience. So anyway, this is just a introduction to the BlackBerry 9850 Torch for Sprint. We will be publishing a full review of this device very soon.